You know, when you have to look back to the beginning of the 20th century, you have in 1907, Pope Pius X's encyclical, Pascendi Dominici Graecis, condemning the errors of the modernists. 10 years later, you have the Blessed Mother appearing at Fatima, warning that Russia will spread her errors throughout the world. But you have the errors of the modernists in 1907. You have the errors of Russia in 1917. They're completely related to each other. One has to see modernism and Marxism as basically the two different sides of the same coin. They're both false religions, right? They both actually have the same means of progress: destroy what came before. Modernism, destroy tradition, replace it, destroy tradition. Or you can replace it with something new, a new religion, a new faith. You have to destroy the religion that was there. Same with Marxism. Marxism's idea: to build a new society, you have to destroy the old society. It's all about destroying what was there. Modernism, the idea that you're constantly having, each generation having its new experience of God. The old has to be discarded. And Marxism, destroy the old society, whatever it is, destroy its foundations, so you can move on historically to a new society. The ultimate goal of both of them, of course, is paradise. You know, they're both promising paradise as the ultimate goal. And if you go do a point-by-point study of modernism and Marxism, you realize these are the same program. It's just that modernism is in the church, specifically designed to destroy faith. And Marxism is the program of the devil in the world. But they're working together in parallel, in tandem. And it was necessary for the devil to have a specific program in the church because it is the church. And the step there is to destroy faith. In the world, they didn't quite have that. You know, even there, the question of atheism. See, Marxism, we associate with atheism. But modernism, we don't associate with atheism necessarily. But St. Pius X did. In his encyclical, he said that modernism ultimately leads to atheism. You think, well, okay, that's different though. Modernism ultimately, he said, leads to atheism, the destruction of all true faith. We say, well, Marxism started with atheism, right? Not necessarily. There was a time when Engels complained to Marx, saying, hey, these workers were recruiting into our cause of socialism. They still believe in God. And we have to, you know, convert them to atheism, don't we? And Marx's answer was, no, you don't have to convert them to atheism. Leave them be, let them believe in God. The more they grow in our principles of Marxism, the less they will believe in God. And the ultimate goal will be their atheism. Just like modernism, as St. Pius X described it. I mean, right down the line, Marxism and modernism, they're basically separated at birth. It's a same evil program. But notice it was modernism that was exposed by St. Pius X 10 years before. Our Lady said at Fatima that Russia would spread her errors throughout the world. And again, with the Bolshevik Revolution, which occurred just a matter of weeks after Our Lady's miracle of the sun in October of 1917, we see how right she was, right? How prophetic that was.
Yeah.
So, sad part is that it's not uncommon for modernists to lean toward Marxism. And of course, Marxists see modernists as their allies, and rightly so.
Yeah.
So that's really what we're dealing with here, you know. And I think the person who wrote this is basically kind of hinting at that.